Oh, what's happened? That's happened again. I must have the wrong time zone for the live. Babe, no you didn't. I don't know why it's putting out the live when I haven't scheduled it. So hopefully you'll come back in. Right, I want to get some, just move this over here. I want to get some products. Hi Jane. So I want to get some products that are kind of good for natural day makeup that aren't in my shop, my stash. So like a skin tint. I'm not too bad. I'm still having problems with the knee. Started physio now. How are you? I'm just trying to get a skin tint. Not that. Could try this one. So I've got the Essence Hydro Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream. Not too bad apart from melting today. You're telling me. It was 27 degrees here. And actually not using that. I don't think I like this one. So it's the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator in 01 Natural Ultra Fair. So I'm going to the hairdressers next Thursday, so a week Thursday, and they need a deposit. I think it's totally crazy how they want, me and my mum are both going, and they want basically a £27 deposit. The appointments are going to come to around £54 for 2 haircuts, which is fine if that's what it costs, because I'm getting a complete restyle. My hair needs a lot of attention. And I went to the hairdressers today to pay it because they sent a link direct to my phone once I'd made the appointment yesterday. Once I'd gone into the salon, they sent a link direct to my phone. I'm not going to put my card details into this website. It might be secure, but I would rather go into the salon and pay it. And I went out to go and pay it and it was closed. I thought they was only closed on Mondays. So now it seems to close on Wednesdays as well. And it's like, when are these guys open? How do they make the money? Right. Do I want anything else? Do I want... Just seeing if I want a primer from here. Don't think so. Part of me's wondering about this glass skin primer. No, because what I want to do is I want to test that Hydromaniac skin tint out. Right, 25 here, and that was bad enough. A deposit, never heard of that. I know, right? And I get you have to leave a deposit, but why does it have to be so much money? Why does it have to be 50%? Why can it not be 10% or 20%? And it basically says, if you don't attend your appointments, we will keep that deposit. So they're going to keep £27, but you can actually reschedule the appointment for another time. What you having done? I'll send you the picture after here because it's hard to describe, but it's going to be a lot shorter, and I'm hoping a lot healthier, the hair, you know, so I'm getting quite a lot cut off. But yeah, I will send you the picture on WhatsApp after I'm done here. So today, Jane, let me sort this out. I want to do a natural makeup look. I mean, obviously it's going to look like I've got makeup on, but like not barely there, because I'll do that in another video. I'll do a barely there makeup look in a separate video. But I do want to do a natural makeup look with the P. Louise Blend Away 2022 palette. Nice for summer to go shorter. Okay, look out for the pic. Yeah, I'll do it when I come off this live. I mean, I wanted to get it done this week, but I'm going to meet a friend at the weekend if she still wants to meet up. I mean, I class her as a friend, but she's a subscriber. I met her on the wonderful internet through my YouTube channel. So it's quite exciting. So yeah, I'm going to meet her on Saturday, and I don't want, if it's a mess, my hair, then I won't want to go and meet her. I don't mind it being a mess. I mean, it's a good salon where I'm going. It is a good salon. It's very expensive, but they are good there. So I've just used the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV SPF 50. This is still going. This must be like the 3rd month. I mean, it feels like it's practically empty, but I don't think it is. So that's that. When I try to do a natural look, I end up I end up overdoing it and going full glam. LOL. It's probably what I'm going to do, you know. I can't do natural to save anything. I'm not going to put bronzer on. I'm going to put blush on, highlighter, because I feel like bronzer, I mean, do I actually no, I've got a bronzer blush hybrid. We'll do that instead. I mean, this is really, really nice. I really like this blush, but I won't wear that today. So yeah, that's that. We still need to try and meet up one day. I'd love that. I really would. I'm all about making new friends in the UK. I don't have any. Oh, it's so sad. Need to turn this light down. I'm just using the Sunkissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid and Nourishing Under Eye Serum. I don't have many that don't socialise much. Well, I'm here whenever you need a friend. So, oh yeah, where's that glowy stick that I use? Not in there. Oh, it's here. You're welcome. I'm going in with this now. So it's a New Look glow stick. I was using the Essence Glow Go, but I've used all that up. This is the same shade. So I just put it on the cheeks here, on the tip of the nose here, here. So yeah, I'm going to be using that now instead of just a liquid. I bought Made by Mitchell brand new primer, foundation and concealer to try a couple of days ago. Going to test it tomorrow. I didn't know he had a primer out. Or foundation or concealer. I'm behind with the times, Jane. Right, so that's that. I think the only thing I've brought in to try is this Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac. It's a purchase regret. When I first bought it, loved it. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. But now, I just don't think I do like it. He launched the free items for a few hours on Monday. They are not officially out till till end of year. So did you get a special deal on them then? Right, let's rub it in with the hands. I'm doing a Tammy special when you watch it, Tammy. I used to apply foundation like this all the time back in the day. Yeah, the summer sale live from 11 AM till 11 PM on Monday. That's what I like about him. He does give out good deals. Hi Wendy, how are you? I think I'll use a different concealer than normal. Good, thank you, and you? I'm not too bad. By the time he launches, you might be ready to buy some new base products. I think I'm giving 2 foundations away to my niece. I think they're too dark for me. I'm not going to try and make them work. So I'm giving 2 of them away, and then I won't have near enough as many foundations. I'm not talking about skin tints, I'm just talking about foundations. Let me see, once I've given those 2 away, how many I've got left. I'm just putting you over here a second. Oh, let's get the wipes out. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 foundations. So I'll have 6 left. Right, I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail concealer. Over here, I'll bring you back. I'm still wanting that bronzer, Jane, by him. So I'm going to go in with a 17 Second Skin concealer. This one is a lighter shade. It's in 001N. And I need to blend out, don't I, as well, the actual foundation. Oh, we'll do it all together. Let me go in with a bit more of this. Well, I've not gone in with any of it yet. So we've got the Sunkissed Skin Hydrating Face Mist. Really, really like this. It's good. That's a good amount. You're doing well using up or passing on. Yeah, I've used quite a bit. But then I've got my skin tints as well. It will definitely get me till November. And I think once they've all gone, it's just going to be a case of maybe 1 or 2 in, and then use them up and then get some different ones. And use the drawer that I'm using those for now for something else. Because I don't need to be doing, like, having loads of foundations around. I've got loads of powders around as well. I mean, how many foundations does a girl need? So through the camera, the foundation actually doesn't look too bad. Looks like I've been bitten here. Just going to put a bit more of this spray on. Should have wet the sponge, I forgot. Yeah, it looks very natural. Would I get it again? No. Can get so much better one from the drugstore. Would I recommend to you guys? No. If you want to try it, obviously try it. I'm not going to talk you out of trying it. I'm just not going to recommend it. I mean, when people say that to me, there's a blush actually, and my friend Lisa said, it's actually not that good. It's the Natasha Denona My Dream Blush. But that's not really stopped me from wanting it. Okay, I think that's good. We'll do the brows now. So there's 5 of you here now. Hello to everyone else. So I'm just going to go in with a spoolie side. I got this new e.l.f. pencil the other day. Well, a couple of days ago now when I went into Boots. I went in originally for the Putty Blush brush and the cream bronzer brush. And I only came out with the cream bronzer brush. They didn't have the Putty Blush brush. So oh, Rain, you're back. Why is it an issue that she's performing in non-English places like Germany? Why is that an issue to you? Right, I'm just going to go in. It's in the shade Deep Brown, and they've actually, this one's waterproof now. When I got it back in the day, because I've not used it for years, then it wasn't waterproof, so that's good. Hi Eden, how are you doing? Let them perform where they want to perform, that's all I'm going to say on it. I'm good, just did a Blend Bunny order. Did you? Did you get that palette you wanted? Yeah, the one I told you I wanted. Has your Glamlite palette come yet, Eden? I can't pronounce your name, but hey, Mimsy Mims. Hey, Mimsy Mims. I'm not going to put any brow fix on today because we're trying to go natural, and I didn't like the way it looked over this yesterday. Like when I went to put the P. Louise brow fix on yesterday, it made it lighter and it almost looked grey. So I'm not going to do that today. I got it from Glisten Cosmetics. Why does that brand sound familiar? Glamlite arrived yesterday. Have you used it yet? Tammy was mentioning you in a video. She was like, Eden, aren't you supposed to be on a no-buy? I don't know if you've watched that video of hers yet. It was from a few days ago because I'm way behind with Tammy's videos. I think it was from about 4 days ago. Because I've got like 2 days to catch up on with Tammy's videos. I've not watched, I think she did a shopper's haul or an Ulta haul, I can't remember. And then there was another Get Ready With Me where she was using skincare. I've not watched either of those yet. And she said, yeah, she said you would not be disappointed with that palette. So I hope you're not. Glisten is a UK company. Yeah, I thought so. They do those liners, don't they, in the pots? The split liners. And what did you get from there? Not the Blend Bunny, was it? Or have you done a Glisten order? Is that what you're saying? You can call me Mims if you want. You're my favourite. Oh, thank you. Thanks for making it easier to remember. That's sweet. Right, like I said, I don't think I'm doing bronzer because I just want it to be natural, everyday makeup. But what I want to do is I want to go in with a hybrid. Now they've fallen. I want to go in with a hybrid, like blush bronzer type situation. And the reason I'm not wearing bronzer is because I always go really, really heavy with bronzer anyway. But I'm skipping one step ahead. We need to be using the number 7 Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. Yup, they do. They stock Blend Bunny. So I ordered from there because they had free shipping. And it ended up being $45 cheaper due to Blend Bunny having $62 shipping. Wow, I need to check that site out. What else do they do? Anything else? Any other brands? Why am I looking for a bronzer brush when I need a powder brush? I think it might be just their own brand and Blend Bunny. Right. I just don't know if I fancy any Blend Bunny palettes. There isn't a palette, Eden, at the moment that I want. I kind of am gravitating towards Cosmic Brushes, that neutral one. But I feel like I don't really need it. If I wasn't on the no-buy, would I buy it? Probably. But the question I've got to ask myself is, how often do you use the ones that you've got? So I've got quite a lot, I think 4 or 5. And the answer is not many times. I've used them for lives. Not lives, sorry. Well, I've used them, yeah, I've used them once for a live. I think I used 4 of the palettes for that. And just used different shades from the palettes in a live. And then I did get ready with me with all of them, just on longer form content. So I have used them, I've just not used them a lot. And I just have so much going on that I don't want to be buying palettes if I don't need them. Cosmic brushes, Eden. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. I mean, it looks kind of orange there, but I feel like this makes a really nice, like, bronzer blush hybrid. So let's try it. So made by Mitchell. Darling Peach. Try this brush. Oh, it does actually. It's not that I don't want to use the Cosmic Brushes palettes, it's just that I've got so many of the other ones, so many other palettes in general. I mean, it's like you've got 10 Natasha Denona. Might even be more now, it might be 11. Because I'm sure I had 10 before I got the I Need a Nude. And Naomi bought that for me, so yeah, I think it's 11. And they've not had plenty of use either. Let's just say my palettes in general haven't had plenty of use. I'm liking it. I'm liking that. That looks natural. And I don't even need to put highlight on because look how glowy it is here. But when have you ever known me not to put highlighter on? There won't be blush because this is like staying as a blush bronzer hybrid. So there won't be blush, but definitely highlighter is going on the face, on the cheeks. I just want to use a little bit more powder. I wore I Need a Nude to the office this week. It's a good one that I don't use enough. Mine's new though. You know, mine's fairly new. I think I got it in January. I'm not 100% off the exact date. January, maybe. Or maybe after. Oh, it's over there. Hey, Mana. I'm going to try and make it as natural as I possibly can. But I was saying to Jane earlier, well, she was saying to me, when she tries to go natural, she goes a bit OTT with it. And yes, I'm like that too. Really, I should be doing this natural look with the I Need a Nude palette. But we're going to be doing it with the P. Louise Blend Away 2022. I got it full price on the day it launched on New Zealand Sephora. Regret paying full price. Yeah, and it's beautiful, isn't it? I think it's like, I mean, I think it's worth full price. I think that is probably my favourite Natasha Denona palette. And I do think it's worth full price, but I didn't pay for it. So I can say that. So there's no red lip today, even though I am gravitating towards the Give Beauty one in original recipe. Yeah, original recipe. Isn't that beautiful? None of that. I don't know what I'm wearing. So, highlighter. It looks like you've got highlighter here. I think that's from the New Look Gold stick that I applied underneath my tinted. So I use that, the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I do want a bit more highlight. I do want powder highlight, guys. So, which one do I want? Oh, let's use this one. I've not used it in ages. So it's the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. I have hit pan on it. It is pretty natural. So let's just try and go in with this. Have you noticed how I've tried to just not spoil the pattern? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work all the way down here and leave the flower alone, if that's even what it is. I like the look of the glisten coloured mascaras. Guys, you're telling me things I don't even know. I need to look at that website so we can have discussions on makeup. I have looked at it before. I've only seen really the split eyeliners. Hi, when are you getting your haircut? A week on Thursday. I think it's the 2nd of July. Something like that. It's in July, whatever the first week, the first Thursday of that week is. Or is it the 4th? I think it might be the 4th, actually. And if it turns out to be a mess, guys, be kind. I know I don't need to say that, we're all friends here. I'll tell you, I'll tell you if I don't like it. There's quite a bit of glisten on Beauty Bay. Is that something new, Jane? I feel like I've not looked on Beauty Bay. Not properly for at least a good year. I looked when those bronzers were on by Made by Mitchell. I looked then, but I only looked for those bronzers. I didn't go searching for anything else. It's just because of the no buy. Right, so that's that. Then we'll do the finishing powder. I only discovered the brand last week, but do vaguely remember seeing it somewhere, and it was Beauty Bay, right? So what else have you been buying recently, Jane? I like to live vicariously through you guys. I regret not grabbing the Glisten White Foundation because I am in need for a white foundation. Did they not do it? I'm doing very, very well with the finishing powder in this palette, guys. I'll be showing it soon. When we get to this is doing my head in already. I have to keep moving, yeah, so I can I'm gonna put that concealer back in my drawer. not many brands in New Zealand do a white foundation. I don't have a white foundation. Do you use it as a mixer, Eden? Right, oh, leave the mirror out. Oh, I need that Juvia's Place primer. So, Eye Prep, Eye Prime, eyeshadow primer. Yup, I found a few of my foundations are a bit too deep. I'm just not prepared to mess around like that. I'd just rather give them away. I've got way too many foundations. Like the Uma Beauty one, I bought the Uma Beauty by Sharon C when it was on sale in Superdrug for £5 because I wanted that for ages, and I thought I could mix that in with just the Uma Beauty one. I spent a fortune on it. I think I got it from Cult Beauty or somewhere like that. But it's just not going to work. Or it does work, but I can only add the smallest amount to it, and it will just end up going bad before I use it all. So I think I'm going to give it to my niece and she can figure it out. It's Pat McGrath and Dose of Colours that are deep, too expensive to declutter because I do enjoy them. That's fair enough. I'm just, like I said, the Uma Beauty one was expensive and I just can't be bothered. I've got way too many foundations to be bothering about it. And then I've got skin tints too, so. And my niece doesn't have anything at the moment. She's always asking me whenever I go around there, have you got foundation? So I may as well give them to somebody who's going to get good use out of them. Okay. Let me just use this powder here. I've been having a terrible time over the last 2 nights, guys. So, it happened at my mum's, and I was so scared I didn't want to come home. I looked at the ceiling, and then I looked down. Maybe I looked down too quick. And then the room wasn't spinning, but I felt a lot of dizziness and nausea. So then I sat up, and I was literally holding onto a sofa for dear life. So that happened not last night, the night before. And then I came home last night, jumped straight into bed, from my mum's house that is, jumped straight into bed, and then it started happening again. So I looked it up, and I think it's vertigo. I've had vertigo in the past before, but this is a special kind of vertigo. It only happens at night time, and it happens like when you go into sleep. So I was led there in bed, just waiting for it to stop, and it didn't. It was carrying on for a good couple of hours. I was just like, then I Google searched, how can I make it stop? And it said, lie on your back. Don't lie on your side. Vertigo is something to do with the crystals in your ears, because apparently we've got these crystals in our ears, and that's where we get our balance from. So that's, I've got an itchy nose, sorry. And that's what's happening, I think. If it happens again tonight, I'll be ringing the doctor up first thing tomorrow and trying to make an appointment, because I can't be dealing with that. Like I said, I've had it in the past before, but not night vertigo, and it's called a different name. It had a long name to it. Distribular. It's pointless me even trying to pronounce it, but it started with a D. And I was talking to my friend Lisa, and she said, yeah, but why now? And I said, I don't know. I don't know why it's happening, but it needs to stop. I called quits on my Pat McGrath concealer yesterday. It was empty now. I was just scraping it. Did you take the thing out? What is it I'm trying to say? I always do with mine. Like, I'm trying to look for my concealer now. Did you take that out? Because then you can really get more out, can't you? I'm sure you did. Yup, I removed the stopper a few weeks ago. You knew what I mean. Okay, my nose is really itchy on the side there. Okay, so does this look familiar to you all? Right, so I'm really wanting to use this shade here, No Excuses, and I'm wanting to do I'm still live. I'm just thinking, how can I do a fairly neutral look? There's this shade here, Loving Me, which is quite light, but all the rest are really dark browns. Well, we're going to have to just do what we can do. So let me go in with Loving Me first. Moved on to my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer now. I've only got... So Francis sent me one, that Quo Beauty one. So I've got that. Basically, I've got 3 now. And the other one's in Project Pan, so 4 in total. I don't have as many concealers as I do foundations. So, Loving Me. It's like a peachy shade. Hope this ends up working out. Have you seen the new P. Louise Picnic collection? I ordered that. No, Jane, I haven't. You'll have to send me a picture. Right, that's quite peachy, which I didn't want a peachy eyeshadow. That would have looked good in yesterday's look. It looks brown in the palette. We're going to be putting some brown in anyway. You know, I don't keep up to date with what's trending makeup wise, and I really should. How can you have a makeup channel and not know what's out there? I need to look on Trend Mood. Because I remember when I started my No Buy, I unfollowed Trend Mood. So I need... Now I'm not bothered by... It's not that I'm not bothered, it's more like I'm not triggered. You know, now I'm good with not buying, then it's not really an issue, is it? So I need to go back and figure out what's out there, what new releases are coming in. I feel like I've got a hair. All these brushes. Probably going to have to wash them again soon. think this is a Poundland brush, so I'm just going to use this. What do I want to use though? Maybe the second lightest one, Ready to Achieve. This one here. Is this just going to look really, really peachy? Hi Emma. How are you doing? I'm trying to figure out how to do a natural makeup look without going OTT. Peach is my favourite eye look. Well, I did peach though yesterday. I don't want to be doing it again, Jane. But some eyeshadows like look different on like different skin tones. We're just going to have to kind of deepen it up until we're getting more neutral brown than anything. Because at the moment it's looking peach. Right, let me take this off the brush. You go as OTT as you like. I'm not feeling great. Oh no, why? What's wrong? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. Right, going with Willpower. This one here. Did I take everything off that brush? Right, and I'm going to go into the crease with it because I don't like how peachy it's looking. And I like peach eyeshadow as much as the next person. But I don't want to do a peach eyeshadow look. I did one yesterday. Just a bit hay fevery and meh. I think my eyes are really sore and just generally a bit miserable. I was talking to my friend in Australia yesterday. And I normally suffer with hay fever. So back in with, I said Willpower, didn't I? Back in with Willpower. I normally suffer with hay fever. I've been okay this year so far, fingers crossed. Because if I start suffering, I can't take any remedies for it. Because of my epilepsy. It's one of those medications that kind of doesn't go well with my epilepsy medication. So I've just got to manage it as best I can, like everything in life. Can't take most medications because of the medication I'm on for my epilepsy. Right. Next then. Winging it. We're starting to go really, really dark now. We're in the dark territory. I probably shouldn't have used 2023 as mine. Is that what I used? I don't think I did use that shade. I used Loving Me. And I don't know why that's peach, because it's not peach in the pan. Right, let's go in with a mix of Winging It and Self Love Club. Surely they have to give me some depth, some brown. All the remedies make me feel so tired. I take them at night, but they were off earlier in the day. Then, oh, I hope you feel better soon, Emma. So, next, Oh, where's my blending brush? There's that many that need washing. Let's see, I've got some clean ones here. Right, so I've just wiped it off here. I think my youngest has hair fever, he's sneezing a lot and itchy eyes. Yeah, that's what normally happens with me when I get it. Yeah, Jen, I would say he possibly has got it. Levels are higher here now. And you live in Shropshire, don't you, Emma? You are from the UK, aren't you? Got a memory like a sieve. YS Edits. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Right, so where's that brush? I think I used that. So then I went in with Winging It and Self Love Club, didn't I? On the Outer V. Yeah, Shropshire. I remembered. I'm not completely clueless. You might have to tell me 5 times. Are your bin men really fussy, Emma? I'm asking you because I don't know if anyone else is in the UK here. But basically, the recycling bins were put out 2 weeks ago. Well, it was just over 2 weeks ago now. And just because it wasn't, like, put out a certain way, you know, like the bin men, well, when the bin truck pulls up, the handle of the bin wasn't like that. It was the other way. It just didn't take the bin. They just didn't take the bin. Have you noticed that when you put your bins out? The mats look very pigmented and blendable. They are. They work. Like, there's no patchiness. I get patchiness here anyway, so if I'm working a bit harder here, then there's a reason for it. Oh no, the Brill must just be my pathetic bin then. To make, what colour is this looking to you? Is it peachy with a bit of brown, or is it... I don't know what to do with it. Like, I can see peach here. I feel like I need to go darker because I want it to be brown, not peach. Okay, what are we doing? Maybe Ready to Achieve and Winging It in the crease here. Thanks for telling me how it is, Eden. I know what it's looking like. It should not be looking like this. I'm going to try and get it a bit brown. I'm wondering if I've got hair fever, but I've just got the itchy nose part. Because you get an itchy nose, don't you, with hair fever too? Normally, like, when you have an itchy nose, it means you're going to have an argument. Oh my gosh. Hope not. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay, Right, because I'm talking, I'm forgetting what I'm going in with. Oh, Ready to Achieve and Winging It. Peachy brown. I don't want it peachy brown. Peach was the star of the show yesterday. Feel like taking it off. And the more brown I'm putting in now, it's just looking more peachy. It's going to get to the point where it's going to look orange. Right, let's... Oh, well, it is what it is. And then I'm going to go in with this Better Attitude here. How can they look brown in the pan, in the palette, but then look peach on me when it wasn't a peach shade I used in the first place? I don't think this side is looking peach anymore. Am I just wanting it not to look peach, do you think? Oh, there's a fly on my light. Piss off. Hi, Francis. How are you today? I'm just cleaning this brush. I'm going to go in with Winging It and Self Love Club in the crease. Try and make it a bit darker. Right, it's not going to be natural makeup, guys. Let me just put that right out there. I told you it wasn't. That's because I screwed the look up. Right, I'm going to go in with this brush. I don't know. It's just one from eBay, I think. I'm great, thank you. I'm glad you're well. I'm stressed. Wanted to do a lovely brown neutral look, and it's ended up more peachy. How do you get a peach look from using brown mats? Doesn't matter. The show must the show must go on. I might change my my YouTube name to that. The show must go on. Because this isn't the only mistake that you'll ever see me doing over here. You will make it work. I'm glad you've got faith in me, Francis. But somebody has to, because I blatantly don't know what I'm doing over here. It's not as peachy, I mean. this bit here will be covered anyway with a brown neutral eyeshadow. So let's just get some I think it's called Pigment Popper on. Yeah, the one that I really don't like. I ballsed it up, Jane. I'm going to have to change the name on the video. Oh no, I won't. I will put something else there now in the description. Well, that went wrong very, very fast. How's everyone's day been anyway? Tell me about your days. I'm just talking about me, and I don't want this channel to be me focused. It's not all about me. It's about you guys. How was your day today, Eden? I know you've got 5 days off, so, well, I should say yesterday. How was it? Right, so let's just get some eyeliner on. Well, we'll tightline. The actual base makeup is very natural, so you can't say it's not a natural makeup look, but the eyes are probably not going to be very natural looking. Did you see my story? I don't think so. On Instagram? I don't think so. I'll go and have a look. I'm just tightlining with a Ted Baker black eyeliner. That's all it is. Got the MCO Beauty Cleansing Balm. Did you actually go out and get it from somewhere, Eden? I've got an MCO Beauty lipstick. I might actually wear that today. Actually, no, it's too pink. I'm going to need something more brown leaning. In Instagram? I don't think so. My granddaughter, definitely not. My granddaughter had a little prom graduation from kindergarten. Oh, is it still up now? If it's still up now, I'm definitely going to have a look after this. I remember when my niece graduated from, we call it, it's nursery and then it's something else here in the UK. It's not called kindergarten. Juniors, that's it. We call it juniors here. Anyway, she was graduating from that, and they had little caps on, little gowns on, and I'm like, they look so cute. And now she's 14. 14, going on 21. She's taller than me. I would say she's like 5'7", 5'8". Because I'm 5'6", and she towers me. You went to the shop and got it. Cool. Yes, it is. She was adorable. Aww. Yeah, the only thing I've got by MCO Beauty is a lipstick, and that's because it came in a, I'm sure it's Birchbox. I remember somebody saying, isn't MCO Beauty Australian? I said, yeah. I said, I got it in a subscription box. And I do like it. I don't know if you've got any of their lipsticks, Eden. It smells funny. Do you know, like, normal lipsticks, like MAC lipsticks and even Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks smell of vanilla? It doesn't smell of chemicals, so it's not a Jeffree Star scent. It smells of something, but it's not gone out of date. You know, I've looked at it, it's not gone out of date. I don't know what it smells of, but I don't like it. Reception, yeah, that's it, Jane. I couldn't think of the name. So it's nursery, reception, and then juniors, isn't it? I have a lip oil by MCore Beauty and I hate it. What do you hate about it? Is it the scent? So this, sorry, I didn't tell you what I was using. I'm using the Essential Eye Core Pencil by Wayne Goss in Precious Opal. Literally, there's barely any left. The scent is disgusting and I hate the taste. Oh, that's no good. Have you not binned it? I hate it when you're using a lip gloss or a lip oil. I don't know if it's happened to you guys, and you can taste it at the back of your throat. So I think now is shimmer time. So I'll show you what I want to use. I think there was a couple I wanted to use. I think there was No Excuses as the main one. So that's definitely not going to be. It's going to be more glam than anything. And then I think I wanted to go in with Myself first. And then stick with it in the inner corners. So let's try these. Then I really don't have many more to try. Oh my gosh. No, this isn't going to look natural. Oh my gosh. That palette is massive. You're telling me. This is why it took me so long to use it, Francis. My mum got it me for Christmas. We actually got it in the Black Friday sale. I was going to buy it for myself before I went on my no-buy. And my mum's like, oh no, let me buy that for you. How much was it? And we got it at such an inexpensive price. I think it was £16 when it should have been 40. So she paid for that. And she also got me a Snuddy, which I absolutely love for winter. And she got me some chocolates. Not natural, is it? Right, I'm going to leave this bit here for a different shade. But yeah, I do like this palette and it blends out really, really nicely. The mattes blend out really nice. And the formula of the shimmers isn't like my other palettes that I've got from them. I feel like this is more a makeup artist dream palette than an everyday user, but I like it. I like the palette a lot. And you're getting every shade that you could possibly want. I only got it 2 months ago, so I know it's not gone bad, so I use it to moisturise my lips while I do my makeup. Definitely hate panning it. I hate like decluttering anything like I want, but I've put that lipstick in my lipstick lip service project pan. That's going up tomorrow. It's going up tomorrow night. It's a late update, so I put it in to try and use it. My goals on my lipsticks are 3 times each, which doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes it can be when I want to use different lipsticks. I don't like it when shimmer gets up here in the crease, so I'm just trying to blend that out. Isn't that nice? Right, then the other shade I wanted to use, Myself First, this one. It's got 50 shades in this palette. I've been saying this all week since I started using it. The only thing I don't like about it is I think it's only got about 10, 11 shimmers. And we all know that I like the same amount of mattes to shimmer ratio, or a little bit less shimmers. But this has got practically, like, there's practically 40 mattes to 10 shimmers, and I don't like that about it. But I was saying shimmers are mattes are so much cheaper than shimmers to make, so that's probably why it's so matte heavy. So I like this bit here. So which shade did I go in with then? Myself First. That shimmer is stunning on you. Thank you, Jane. I just love playing with shimmers. So that's those two. Right, and then for inner corner, I've not used it yet, so we're going with this one here, Stick With It. So I applied for a job today, so wish me luck on that. Probably won't get an interview. I know that that's very negative, and I even said a little prayer as well. And I'm not the most religious. I do sometimes pray, but I'm not the most religious. But I just thought, well, I'm willing to do anything at this point. I didn't really pray. I said, if anyone's listening, please let me at least get a job interview. Because I just need to get one foot in the door. I mean, it's like I was saying today, because I contacted the careers service, which I'll talk to you about in a second as well. So like I said to them, she said, do you need help with your CV? And I said, my problem is at the moment, I feel like something's on the CV that's hindering me, because it's nothing personal against me, because like the employers haven't even met me. So how can it be a personal dig at me by not giving me a job if I've not even been offered an interview? So I'm trying not to take it personally, but it's not always that easy, is it? Because all I'm doing is applying, and some fortnights, like, I'll apply for 30, 40 jobs, and I'll just get a few rejections and no one will contact me. And it's like, okay, so I have to go through all that again. Even if I went for the interview and they decided to take somebody else on, I would rather that, and then at least I know, basically, that I'm worth the time in actually going for an interview. So yeah, I spoke to the National Careers Service. Someone's contacting me next week, and we're gonna chat about basically my CV. I personally feel like I should be taking this particular job off my CV. I only worked there 3 months. It was a temporary position around Christmas time. It was working in a warehouse for DPD, the couriers, and I feel like that's hindering me getting customer service jobs, because it's going to be a case of like, right, this girl's doing this, this and this. Like prior to that, I was looking after my mum for years. She needed my help, so that can't be helped. I mean, lots of people look after children and are full-time parents, so that can't be helped. So I don't think it's that. My mum actually said, why don't you just take it off? And I said, and tell them I've been doing what? For goodness knows how long. I can't take it off. So the only thing I can take off, really, is the job working at DPD for those 3 months, because that 3 months is nothing. And then when I get an interview, I'll tell them I worked there for 3 months. Or I might just not bother. Because what it looks like is just that I'm willing to do anything. Anyway, hopefully something will come my way soon. And yeah, I will take the first thing that comes my way because I need the money. I don't think that would stop lives. I think it would stop longer form content. I'd probably do the longer form content like Project Pan updates and even maybe Shop My Stash videos in lives rather than in longer form content that I need to edit. Unless I decided to just do them at the weekend. I'm just going to blend this out now. Right, I'm sure I've missed comments. Fingers crossed for you. Thank you, Eden. All the best wishes for you to get the job. Thank you. Beautiful. Thanks, Maureen. Thanks, Francis. I think I'm going to use this palette tomorrow. Oh, do you have it, Jane? Did you get it in that sale I did last Black Friday? Right, so it's coming across much darker through the lens. But this is looking quite natural. Maybe not this. It's still looking dark. But when I look in the mirror, it doesn't look that dark for some reason. Yeah, it's not. Let's put the light up a bit. I'm going to use my brown mascara from Francis, the Prime Chromatics. Oh, lengthening and volumizing mascara in brown, since we've done a brown look. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. So I applied for the job on Indeed, and then it said, congratulations, you've been invited to the next step. So the next step was an assessment. So it's like a customer service assessment, and they had these scenarios. What would you do if a customer asked this? What would you do if a customer asked that? So there's 15 questions in total. So I did all that. Then I thought, is it going to tell me how well I've done at this point or not? It didn't. But it did actually take me to the next stage where it was asking about availability. Like, and then I just put pretty much I was very flexible. So it's only a part-time job. I just put I'm flexible, really, apart from Sundays or any day or any time where they want me to work, because it's 2 buses away. Anytime they want me to work and I can't get back on the bus, unless they would offer like a taxi service. I don't mind what time. I would work, whatever. I really like this mascara. So we'll see what comes of it, if anything. I've never worked in a supermarket before, because it's a supermarket where I've applied. I love how it catches each lash. Yeah, it does. I haven't used it in ages. Then you should get it out. Right, so back in with No Excuses. That is just beautiful. You can't tell me that's not a beautiful shade. That's a Andy shade for sure. Okay. Then Myself First. I'll go with that one on the ring finger. That's that. Okay. Right, and then what was that other one? Oh, Stick With It. I'll go on that. I'll go in with a little finger for that one. Ooh. Now look at that in a corner. Right, let's just blend out a last minute blend. I say we hit the nightclubs now, if only. I've not been to a nightclub in so long. I've not been into the pub in so long. I wouldn't mind going out for a cocktail. Yeah, it doesn't look as dark as what it's looking on camera. I'll take some pictures for Instagram and see if it looks the same. Right, what do I want to do? I think this one's too pink. This YSL one, yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab a lippy. So we've got Lady Rose by Rosie for Autograph. Maybe not that one. Oh, we've got some Chanel ones here. Do we use the bougie ones? I've got Passion, that's a red. I'm so tempted. It's not exactly neutral now anyway, is it? What do we think, ladies? Oh, Adrian, and keep it as neutral as possible. That one there. Yes, do it. I feel like I should be using a neutral shade. Go for it. Velvet Teddy's quite nice, isn't it, by MAC? Ruby Woo, that's another red one. You know, I need to do a declutter on these high-end lipsticks. I need to do a declutter on my lipsticks overall. You know what? I don't know. I've not used the Chanel one for ages, so I'm just going to use that Passion. It's not neutral anyway now. The look isn't my natural look anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to be a rebel. Right, so we're going bougie. Chanel. Which one is this? The Rouge Allure 104 Passion. And it's got one of those and it's like an orange red, so it will go with this look. Everyone's saying do it. I'm doing it. My Lancome one pops out like that. What shade is it, Francis? I haven't got any Lancome lipsticks. They're bougie as well, aren't they? That's a gorgeous red. Thank you. Seems to like my teeth. Oh, well, there's a bit there. It doesn't matter. It won't come off. I'll have to sort that out later. Right, so far, what are my thoughts? I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely stunning. There's so much to choose from. Is there a look that we can do tomorrow? I'm just thinking, well, we haven't used these shimmers. One Day or Day One. Pov, Badass Babe. That one there. So we could use those two together. What's this one? Oh, that's one that I've not used yet. That would give me another peachy look, so I'll be doing that a different day. But I think I want to go in with the darker browns tomorrow and really go in with brown. Stay away from, for instance, this Loving Me. Now I'm looking at it, it does look kind of peachy. That one yesterday, I used that yesterday, sorry. 2023 is mine. That does look peachy. Let me swatch it. It looks like more brown. I should have swatched it first. Totally peachy. My bad. If I would have gone in with Ready to Achieve, I mean, that's like a brown orange. So I think you have to mix shades to get like your desired colour. Well, now I know that, I can cater tomorrow's look better, can't I? So yeah, we've got those two shades that I was just talking to you about. I'll do swatches of them. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. Yes, that's stunning. I think those two will look pretty much the same on the eye, even though this one's darker, but we'll see tomorrow. And then obviously this one, which I've just shown you, I want to do separately. And I wouldn't mind doing this pink I know I've used it for the inner corner, but I wouldn't mind doing a pink look. Oh, and then there's another pink there on top that I've not used. It's called Future. This one. Yeah. So we need to do like a pink look as well. So there's lots of looks that you can do with this palette. And then of course, once I've done the looks that I want to do with it, I've got my duochromes, multi-chrome singles to bring out. If you guys haven't seen my Shop My Stash, I'll show you. I'm so looking forward to using these. They are stunning. So I'll tell you what, shall we do, like, I'll only do swatches of the multi-chrome so I can show it to you. This one is Spectrum. Part of me pulling out these singles is I just want to see if they're still in date. This one does feel like it is. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so smooth. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. So I'm seeing like a purple here, turquoise here, peach there. Right, so that's Spectrum. Do we have any others? I think just one multi-chrome, and I did swatch this in my Shop My Stash. It's called Maraup. So it's looking green there, but when I look down, it's blue purple. I've got a feeling this is going to be turning. I've had it quite a while. So this is where I want to use it. That's that one. If that looks like, when I've used it, if it looks bad on the eye, I'll just declutter that when next Shop My Stash comes around and when we've filled. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be filling this palette each time. These here are just Colourpop singles. And then I think this one, what's this orange one? California. This one, Pixie, is a duochrome. So it's got yellow and a bit of orange in it. So we'll just quickly swatch that. Bit of that again. So that's that one there. See, this one doesn't pop as much as these two. That's the difference between multi-chromes and duochromes. This is a duochrome, these are multi-chromes. But I still like the duochromes. They're all from Pastel Roses. And Eden, did you see the Pastel Roses mystery boxes that they're doing now? I'm off tempted for them. But I'm just going to wipe it off with this. I'm going to have to take a wipe to it because it's not really coming off. So we're going to be playing around with that as well this week. I think I'm going to have to keep it in for another week though as well, because these Shop My Stashes now are once a week and not once a month. So we've got a lot on our plates in using the Big P. Louise palette and obviously the singles. But I wear makeup 7 days a week. I do videos 7 days a week. So we can do a lot of looks. And then obviously if I've not used all those shades, I might not even pull a palette out in the next Shop My Stash because I want to test all those, not P. Louise, all those Pastel Roses singles, just to make sure that they're in date or if they can be decluttered. I will be so upset if I have to declutter any though, because at the time of me buying them, the duochromes were about £6 I think, and the multi-chromes were 15. And yeah, you get, I think, between 10 and 15% off, but it's still a lot of money. I do have a lot of singles by them as well, so I did spend quite a lot of money. I've not really spent that much over the last year or so. I don't know what's on their site, you know, I don't go and look. I don't like the temptation. Those are gorgeous. Thank you, Maureen. Yes, I have the small one in my cart. Wait a second. Do they do different sizes of mystery boxes? I'm loving Shop My Stash. I love it. I've been doing Shop My Stash now, I would say, probably 4 or 5 years. You know, if you was to, like, there's a, what's the word I'm looking for? I've got a play series of the Shop My Stashes that I've done, and there must be about 70, 80 videos. Right in the beginning, I wasn't that confident, and you can see my setup over the years has changed, and you can see basically my makeup collection over the years has changed as well. If you go and watch the first one, that is, and then if you just go and watch other ones, if you want to, that is. It's not like I'm saying, Francis, you must go and watch them. Yup, they have a small and a large, but large is £80. The small is 15. Yeah, I get the small one. Did you get the small one? Well, are you getting the small one? It's such a great way to use stuff up. I do it with perfume and handbags and didn't think about doing makeup until you gave me an idea. I think it's an amazing idea to use products up. I've used so much up from actually just shopping my stash. I've done them weekly, I've done them bi-weekly, I did them monthly for a few months, just to obviously use my Project Pan products up. But I feel like the best for me is definitely weekly. I've got too much stuff to only be doing it monthly. I feel like content creators that don't have that much stuff, it's perfect for them. But for me personally, it's not. So I've gone back to doing weekly. It's in my cart, but I don't know if I will check out at the moment. Yeah, I don't feel compelled to check out. I mean, obviously, the good eyeshadows, but you've got so many good eyeshadows as it is, haven't you? You know, you've got Glamonatrix ones. I don't know if you've got any singles by any of the other indie brands. So, you know, I don't feel like they're a must, you know, and I'm certainly not going to be, I'm not one of those content creators that are like, buy it, you know. I've basically, you know, whether you buy it or whether you don't, it's no effect to me. I mean, Marope, the one that I showed you, the blue one, that turns like, goes like blue to turquoise shift. I don't even think they do that anymore. It's so old, and they certainly don't do that formula. That's a smooth formula. I'll show you again. So that's a smooth formula compared. You'll see the difference. I'll take them both out. Hopefully I won't drop them. Can you see the difference in the formulas? I mean, this looks like it's got hard pan on it anyway, but I think it's just oils from the eyeshadow. But this one's completely smooth, and this one's flaky. But it's not flaky on the eyes. Yeah, so most of my eyeshadows from them are duochromes, because obviously I can't be spending £15 in eyeshadow. The duochromes, and then I've got a couple of ones that they've sent to me. Let me see if I can show you. Magic Potion, they sent to me last Halloween in an order, because I placed an order for a friend and I got that as a freebie. Pink Lemonade. Oh, this one that I've never used. This is a duochrome too. This is very unique. I wouldn't have bought this for myself, but it's very unique. It's just like a purple plum shade with like a blue undertone. And this one is called Moonlight. It doesn't say Pastel Roses on there or anything, but I don't know where else it would have come from. Like, that one, has got the heart on it. So that one's got a heart in it, and it says Magic Potion, and it says Pastel Roses. Oh, I stuck my finger in it now. That was mighty clever of me, wasn't it? But this one, I'm almost certain I got it from there. This one doesn't say anything, it just says Moonlight. I mean, the only company that I order from in the UK is Pastel Roses. I used to order from Titmouse Cosmetics, but they're no longer. And that's it. So, I don't know. I don't know where they've come from. And then this blusher and highlighter at the bottom, if you're wondering. I took these out of a Deck of Scarlet palette, and I'm just kind of trialling them out to see if I still want to keep them. So that's what they look like. Can I do swatches? Well, the pink blusher isn't showing up. It disconnected again. So it's telling me to get off here, isn't it, really? We've been on long enough. Anyway, yeah, we've got the pink blusher and the highlighter from Deck of Scarlet. So I'm going to see if I want to keep those as well. I think ideally it'd be good to have it in for a month and then get use out of these for a month, and then I'll be able to make a decision. So maybe I will do a shop my stash with eyeshadow palettes, but just bring in one, and then maybe it'll be a mini palette, and then I've got like time to use this as well, because what have I pulled in? 10 single like multi-chrome duochromes. This one is the only one. Oh, actually, yeah, this one's come from Glam Shop. It's like a topper. This one, where's this one come from? Oh yeah, that one came from Titmouse Cosmetics. I wanted something for the inner corners, and then the rest have come from Pastel Roses. Just if you're curious, I have a lot. Light Moon. Light Moon, yeah. I couldn't see it properly in my Shop My Stash. I'm like, Light Moon. Is it Light Moon or Moonlight? References to your Shop My Stash. What brand is third from left? What, this one? This one? Third from left. That'd be that one in the middle. Are you talking about this one in the middle? I'm not very good with directions. If you're talking about that one, I showed that one earlier. Oh, yes, that one. That one is Spectrum. Do you want me to do another swatch? Just with that one. Let me get it off, the blue stuff off my hand. It's got like a blue-green turquoise flip here. You're not going to see it on camera. Wait a second, I'll do what Tammy sometimes does on the hand. Is it? I think it's better on the left hand. You're still not seeing. You're still not seeing the turquoise shift. I can see it here. Just looks peach. It's got like a green turquoise shift, which I really, really like. We will be using all these, like individually Eden. I just want to use the P. Louise palette first. And like I said, if I need to pull that in for another week or two, the singles, then I will. So I do want to use each individual eyeshadow. The only ones that I don't really want to is this. This is just for the inner corner, and I know this one's going to be okay. It's just some of the other ones. The Pastel Roses one mainly, I just don't know if all of them are okay to use, and I don't want them sitting in pallets if they're not, because they do go bad, don't they, if you don't use them. I might need that one. I think they might still sell that one. The shade, that shade would go well with the P. Louise mats from the palette. Yeah, this is why I pulled the P. Louise palette out as well. But also, we have got these if I want. See, I could have used these today. These are browns. I could have used it today for my natural makeup look, but I was always going to use this shade here, so it was never going to be natural, was it? It's like, what planet are you on, Andy? I'm on planet Andy. I like it anyway. I like the finished look. So let me come close. There we go. I'll get out your face now. So that's what the look looks like. I will be back. What day is tomorrow? Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, probably around the same time. I've been trying to get on it a little bit earlier. So about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock UK time. I'll try and do that again. I'm just trying to establish what time suits everyone better. And then obviously Friday, it will be so early. It will be like 3:30 UK time, because I go to my sister's every Friday. And then Sunday is going to be earlier as well, because I go to my mum's for Sunday dinner. Some days they just have to be stupid early for everyone else, but the replay is always there for you guys if you want to watch it later. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on that. And what else I've got to say is thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting these lives. I really, really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't liked, I would love for you to hit that like button. I'd like to thank everyone that's new here, that watches later, because I have noticed like a huge, what do you call it? Like I'm noticing a lot more subscribers than I used to get. Like in the month that I've been doing these lives, I've been noticing way more subscribers. And like, I check my analytics. I don't know if you check yours, Francis. I've been checking my analytics, and it's so much better. So I'm going to continue these lives while people want to see them. And it's not all about the analytics and things like that and about monetization. I just like talking to you guys, and I don't have to edit. I can literally sit here and talk. You know, nobody even needs to talk because I'm a talker. And my sister's always teasing me. She's like, you don't just let anyone else talk, do you? You need to be talking all the time. And I said, I don't like silence. So, sorry, I'm talking. 1 PM your time, I will be posting my makeup video. When's that, Francis? Tomorrow? I have been sharing your channel. Thank you for that. I have noticed some of your subscribers come over, and some of Tammy's subscribers have come over, so I do appreciate it. Tomorrow, so 1 PM my time tomorrow. Is it a live? Or is it just a normal video? Is it a premiere? I'm just curious as to what it is. If it's whatever it is, I'll watch it. No, it's not a live. Sorry. Is it just normal content? I just want to know what it is so I can watch it when it goes up. Just a video. Okay, no worries. You should premiere them. You don't have to be in the premiere if you don't want to be. But that's what I do. Like when I just put a longer form content out, it gives people a chance to watch it, and you actually end up getting more views. So you should premiere it, and all your subscribers will get notified of it. And then obviously if you want to be around, I mean, it might not be a convenient time for you, but if you want to be around, you can actually talk like you would in a live, but only you would be typing. Obviously you wouldn't be on video. There isn't a video that goes out that I don't premiere. Anyway, okay, I might do. I've spoken way too much. Oh my gosh, we've nearly been on here 2 hours. Who even talks for that long? Me, obviously. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow if you decide to come in. Thank you, bye.